Welcome to the Michael Rosmer and John Su video battleathon inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the number one way to deal with stress is deal with it. And I'm going to say that again. The number one way to deal with stress is just deal with it. For all those people who are OCD, analysis paralysis, overthinkers, stress cases, this video is definitely for you. So you're probably wondering, the number one way to deal with stress is just to deal with it? How does that make sense? So first off, I'd like to create some context about what I'm talking about. Think about the last time you were really stressed. Think about what was going on in your mind. Think about what was happening. You were probably all busybody, running all these crazy ass scenarios in your mind about what terrible things are going to happen as a result of the bad news. And going back to that moment, from the moment you found out to the moment you dealt with it and to the moment that whatever resolution happened, where was the most stress that occurred? Where was it, or not where, when was it that you were the most stressed? It was probably when you were thinking about it and not dealing with it yet. All of the stress that we get from ourselves is when we think about dealing with something. But when we're actually dealing with it, we're not really stressed as much. We're still stressed because we're dealing with it, but the stress is greatly reduced because our minds are fixated on taking care of business, doing whatever we want to do. That's why when you hear a lot of people say, I need to take my mind off this to relieve the stress. That's the same thing as dealing with your shit. You deal with your shit, you reduce the stress, if not eliminate it all. And one thing is, okay, so what should I take out of this video? Most important thing to take out of this video, besides dealing with your stress is the best way to kill stress, is the fact that the only thing that you're going to avoid is negative stuff. And I want you to know that negative stuff, is it bad? Definitely. It's crazy shit. Anyone who tells you bad stuff that you think is bad is not bad, they're out to lunch or they're reading way too many spiritual books. But negativity is not something to avoid. And as the years pass by and you've dealt with more shit in your life, you come to the realization, you become conditioned to it, you become familiar with it, you become accustomed to dealing with negativity. You probably come to the realization that negativity is part of life. Negativity is things that you have to deal with. Negativity is not as bad as we always imagined it to be. Negativity is to be experienced, and it's designed to help us grow. So that's my 2 cents on how you kick stress's ass, is you literally just kick its ass by dealing with it.